Hey there, I'm Professor Code from Bodma's Books, and today I'm going to show you how to automate invoice entry in Excel using Microsoft Copilot. No more typing invoices one by one.
And I'm Professor Neuro. I'll be your everyday bookkeeper asking the questions you're probably thinking, because we've all spent way too much time manually keying in invoices.
Exactly. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through setting up your invoice register, entering invoices with Copilot, running validation checks, building an age analysis report, and creating a performance dashboard.
Before we start, Code, does Copilot really understand invoices, or is this just glorified copy-paste?
Copilot understands structured data. Give it a named Excel table and a clear prompt, and it will extract, enter, calculate, and validate invoice data faster than any manual process. Let me show you. So here's the reality for most bookkeepers. You receive invoices from suppliers, maybe by email, maybe on paper, and you have to manually key every single field into your register.
And if you're processing 50 invoices a month, that's hours of repetitive data entry.
It's tedious and error-prone. One wrong digit in an amount, and your trial balance won't reconcile. With Copilot, you can enter invoices in seconds.
And you catch the errors before they become problems?
Exactly. Copilot can validate as it enters, and then build you an age analysis and performance dashboard on top. Let me show you the full workflow.
I need to see this. What's the starting point?
We start with raw invoice data, then build a register, batch enter invoices, validate, run an age analysis, and create a dashboard. 6 steps, all driven by plain English Copilot prompts. Before we dive in, you'll need Microsoft 365 with Excel Online and Copilot enabled.
Got that. What about the data?
2 things. Your source invoices, and a blank register where entries will go. The key is having your source data in a named Excel table.
What exactly is a named table? I've used Excel, but I usually just type data into cells.
Great question. A named table is when you select your data range and press Ctrl+T. Excel turns it into a structured table with a name, like raw invoices. When you type a Copilot prompt, you can say, "Use the raw invoices table," and Copilot knows exactly which data you mean. No guessing, no selecting ranges manually. Let me show you. Here's our starting point. A table called Raw Invoices with 12 supplier invoices for October 2026. Each row has the supplier name, invoice number, date, description, net amount, and VAT indicator.
So these are the invoices sitting on your desk waiting to be processed?
Exactly. Protea Supplies, Jacaranda Trading, Kirstenbosch Services. 12 invoices from 400 Rand to 15,000 Rand. Right now they're just raw data. Let's turn them into proper accounting entries. First, I need an invoice register. That's a structured ledger where every invoice entry gets recorded with the right fields. Entry number, supplier, invoice number, date, description, net amount, VAT, and gross amount. I'll switch to a new blank sheet called Invoice Register. Now watch the Copilot panel on the right side of the screen. I'm going to type my prompt right here, telling Copilot exactly what register I need and which table to pull from. And there it is. Copilot has created a complete register with proper column headers and pulled the first invoice from the raw invoices table. Entry number 1, Protea Supplies, net 2,400 Rand, VAT 360 Rand, gross 2,760 Rand.
Wait, it calculated the VAT and gross amount automatically from the net?
Exactly. I told it VAT at 15% in the prompt, and Copilot applied the calculation. Net times 1.15 gives you the gross, and it shows the VAT amount separately. Look at the chat in the Copilot panel. You can read back exactly what we asked and what it did.
But that's just one invoice. I've got 12 sitting in the raw invoices table.
Great question. Let me show you batch entry. Watch the Copilot panel. I'm typing a new prompt to enter all remaining invoices at once. All 12 invoices are now in the register. Copilot read every row from raw invoices, assigned entry numbers 1 through 12, calculated VAT and gross amounts for each, and filled the entire register in one go.
So I just saved myself 30 minutes of manual data entry?
At least. And every calculation is consistent. No fat finger errors, no missed VAT calculations. But here's the thing most people miss. We need to validate these entries.
Validate. What does that mean exactly?
Validation means checking that everything was entered correctly. Are there any duplicate invoice numbers? Does the VAT calculation match exactly 15% of the net for every row? Are any required fields blank? Think of it as a built-in audit you run before the data hits your trial balance. I'll type the validation prompt. Watch the panel. And here's the validation report. Copilot scanned all 12 entries and flagged 0 duplicates, 0 VAT mismatches, and 0 missing fields. All 12 entries pass.
So it's like a built-in audit check?
Exactly. In practice, when you have real-world data with typos, duplicates from recent invoices, or VAT-exempt items mixed in, this validation step catches problems before they hit your trial balance.
What if I need to add a single invoice later, one that comes in after the batch?
Easy. Watch the panel. I'll type the prompt to add Invoice Logistics, Invoice 13. Entry number 13 added. Net 3,200 Rand, VAT 480 Rand, gross 3,680 Rand. One prompt, one entry, 10 seconds.
That's fast. But code. What about invoices that are aging? How do I know which ones need collection follow-up?
Great question, and let me explain what aging means for anyone new to this. Invoice aging is grouping your outstanding invoices by how long they've been unpaid. Current means within payment terms. 1 to 30 days means it's starting to age. Anything over 60 or 90 days is a serious collection risk that needs immediate attention. I'll switch to a new blank sheet called Age Analysis. Watch the Copilot panel. I'm typing the prompt now. Look at this. Copilot has created a complete age analysis with aging buckets. Current, 1 to 30 days, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and 90 plus days. Each supplier's outstanding amount is broken down by age.
So I can see exactly which invoices need follow-up and how overdue they are.
Exactly. Now let me apply conditional formatting to make the risk levels visual. I'll type the formatting prompt. Now the age analysis is color-coded. Green for current, yellow for 1 to 30 days, orange for 31 to 60, and red for anything over 60 days. Your eye goes straight to the high-risk items.
That's incredibly powerful. My collection risk is visible at a glance. I know exactly who to call first.
That's the difference between reactive and proactive bookkeeping. Now let's create the performance dashboard. I'll switch to a blank performance sheet. Watch the prompt. Here it is, 13 entries, total 82,685 Rand gross, 8 unique suppliers. Largest invoice 15,000 Rand from Jacaranda Trading, smallest 460 Rand from Table Mountain Stationery. 38% over 5,000 Rand.
So my manager can see who our biggest suppliers are and whether spending is concentrated?
Exactly. That percentage is your spending concentration indicator. If most invoices are large, you might need approval workflows. If they're small, you might consolidate suppliers.
That's strategic insight from basic invoice data. I've never presented that before.
You're not just entering invoices, you're providing business intelligence. Now let me apply conditional formatting to the register to make invoice sizes visual. Watch the prompt. The register is now color-coded by invoice size. Small stationary orders are green, mid-range services are yellow, and that large jacaranda trading invoice is red. High-value entries stand out immediately.
That's incredibly useful for month-end review. I can see the big-ticket items immediately.
Let's step back and review what we've built. From a table of raw invoices, we created a structured register, entered 13 invoices individually and in bulk, validated every entry, built an age analysis with risk scores and color coding, and generated a performance dashboard. 6 major steps, all driven by plain English Copilot prompts. Now here's the key for using this month after month.
Do I have to rebuild all these reports every time I get new invoices?
No. That's the beauty of what we've built. The register, validation, age analysis, and dashboard all reference the raw invoices table. Next month, you simply update the raw invoices sheet with November's data. Watch. Go back to the raw invoices tab, replace October's rows with November's invoices, and every report refreshes automatically. Same layout, same formatting, just new numbers.
So I built this workbook once, and now it's my template forever?
Exactly. Consistent reports every month, no rebuilding. Your manager sees the same professional format with updated numbers. That's the build once, use forever principle. Before we wrap up, 3 pro tips I've learned from processing invoices with Copilot every week. Tip 1. Always put your source data in a named Excel table before you start. Select your data, press Ctrl+T, give it a clear name. Copilot references tables by name, and name tables make your prompts shorter and more reliable.
So I should name my tables before I even open Copilot?
Every time. It's the single most important step for consistent results. Tip 2. Validate after every batch entry. Even though Copilot is accurate, you're the one signing off on the trial balance. A 5-second validation prompt saves hours of reconciliation later.
Trust but verify. Classic accounting principle.
Exactly. And tip 3. Build your prompt library. Save the exact prompts that work for your invoices. Next month, paste the same prompt with new data and you'll process invoices in under 5 minutes.
So I'm building a reusable system, not just doing a one-off task.
That's the mindset. In this lesson, we entered 13 invoices, validated them, built an age analysis, and created a performance dashboard, all in under 10 minutes.
Manually, that's easily 2 hours of work per month, and the age analysis and dashboard? I'd never have time to build those.
50 invoices a month, and you're saving a full day. The validation, age analysis, and dashboard are things most bookkeepers simply can't offer because there's no time. Copilot makes it possible.
So it's not just faster entry, it's better reporting, fewer errors, and proactive collections management.
Quadruple win: speed, accuracy, strategic value, and collections insight. You become the bookkeeper who delivers business intelligence, not just data entry.
Code. The viewers will want the exact prompts and the practice workbook.
All 8 Copilot prompts used in this lesson are in the practice file. Download the practice workbook. It has the raw invoice data, all the prompts, and answer keys for every sheet we built today, including the age analysis. This is Lesson 1 of Copilot for Bookkeepers. Practical, step-by-step, no fluff. From a stack of invoices to a management-ready dashboard with age analysis, all in one progressive workbook.
Coming up next, we tackle month-end close, reconciling accounts, and generating reports in half the time.
And I'll be right here, showing you exactly how to do it.
If you found this lesson useful, the next one builds right on it. I'm Professor Neuro.
And I'm Professor Code from Bodma's Books. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.